How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the LAIR, and today is part 3 of the Kaldheim Early Access Streamer event. I call this one Snowfright, but before we get into it, I just want to say if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It's free to you and helps us out so much. Feel free to drop me a comment, talk about strategy, deck ideas, misplays. I read the comments daily. And if you have any friends or family that are into Magic, please share the channel with them. One last thing. Once you have followed or subscribed on either my Twitch or YouTube channels, just reach out to me in the chat or the comments saying, hey, I just followed or subscribed or something like that, and I can respond to you with an in-game code that you can use to unlock a mystery gift from Wizards. So very excited to be able to offer that to you guys. Other than that, thank you for watching. And real quick, a big shout out to Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring me to participate in this event. It's super cool, and it was always one of my biggest goals once I knew Arena was going to be a thing and to be a part of this event. So very grateful, and yeah, so let's get into this. So this is another standard best of one deck. It's going to be mono black snow control. Technically, we're splashing red for Tybalt, but anyways, onto the one drops. So you have 3 copies of Bloodchief's Thirst at sorcery speed. Spell can be kicked. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost 2 or less, and if the spell was kicked, instead destroy target creature or planeswalker. Onto the 2 drops, we have 3 copies of Eliminate at instant speed. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost 3 or less. We have 3 copies of Heartless Act at instant speed. Destroy target creature with no counters on it, or remove up to 3 counters from target creature. We have 2 copies of Valki, God of Lies. He's a 2/1, and when he enters the battlefield, each opponent reveals their hand. For each opponent, exile a creature card they revealed this way until Valki leaves the battlefield. And then we can pay X, choose a creature card exiled with Valki with converted mana cost X, and Valki becomes a copy of that card. And then on the opposite side, Tybalt, Cosmic Imposter. He comes in at 5 loyalty, and his ability says that as he enters the battlefield, we get an emblem with you may play cards exiled with Tybalt, Cosmic Imposter, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. His +2 is exile the top card of each player's library. His -3, exile target artifact or creature. And then his -8, exile all cards from all graveyards. And then we add 3 red mana. We have 3 copies of Mazemind Tome. It's an artifact that we can tap and put a page counter on it, scry 1, or we could pay 2, tap, and put a page counter on it and draw a card. And then when there are 4 more page counters on Mazemind Tome, we can exile it and gain 4 life. Onto the 3 drops, we're running the full play set of Elspeth's Nightmare. It's an enchantment saga. The first chapter says, destroy target creature an opponent controls with power 2 or less. The second chapter, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards that card. And then the final chapter, exile target opponent's graveyard. Under the 4 drops, we have 1 copy of Draugr Necromancer. He's a 4/4. He says, if a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile that card with an ice counter on it instead. You may cast spells from among cards and exile your opponent's own with ice counters on them, and you may spend mana from snow sources as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. We're running the full play set of Solemn Simulacrum. He's a 2/2, and when he enters the battlefield, we may search our library for a basic land card, put that card on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle your library. And then when he dies, we draw a card. Onto the 5 drops, we're running the full play set of Tergrid's Lantern, or Tergrid, God of Fright. The artifact side, we can tap, and target player loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. And then we can activate the ability and untap Tergrid's Lantern. And then the creature side, she's a 4/5 with Menace, and whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent or discards a permanent card, you may put that card from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Onto the top end, we're running the full play set of Blood on the Snow. Snow sorcery, choose 1, destroy all creatures or destroy all planeswalkers, then return a creature or planeswalker card with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of snow spent to cast this spell. And then finally 2 copies of Ugin the Spirit Dragon. He comes in at 7 loyalty. His +2 ability says Ugin the Spirit Dragon deals 3 damage to any target. His -X, Exile each permanent with converted mana cost X or less that's 1 or more colors. And then his -10, you gain 7 life, draw 7 cards, and then put up to 7 permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. So let's briefly talk about the mana base. We have 1 Castle Locthwain, 15 snow-covered swamps, 1 Immersturm Skullcairn. I don't know how to pronounce that. And then full playset of Sulfurous Mire, 3 Crawling Barrens, and 3 Faceless Havens. So the idea is simple. We control the game early on with our early removal and our hand hate, graveyard hate. We use Mazemind Tome to get card advantage, draw cards, and eventually stabilize with some life gain. Mid-game, we have the Solemn to also continue helping us ramp a little bit, drawing cards, getting a body on the board to block or eat some burn spells. And then we start to kind of take over the game with Tergrid's Lantern and Tergrid God of Fright combo, because we can play one as the Lantern, one as the creature. Blood on the Snow is an additional just destroy all creatures or destroy all planeswalkers. And then being able to play this and not be afraid to kill our own stuff because we can just bring it back anyways. And then the other side of Tybalt, obviously this card, I've played with it already a couple times today, and it's if you can get this to stick, it's pretty nutty. Because once the card is exiled, it's exiled. And you have this as an emblem, so you could just cast it the next turn or whatever. So if you get 2 or 3 juicy hits, it's usually game if you get something good enough. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck. We have a 3.5 converted mana cost running 11 creatures and 2 planeswalkers and 27 lands. Hop into some games. Let's see how we do. I was so excited when I saw that card Blood on the Snow in the spoilers. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. All right. So we have a Valki, Blood on the Snow. Seems kind of slow, so we're going to mulligan this. So now we have a 2-lander. We do have a Bloodchief, so we have a Valki. I guess we'll keep this, and we'll discard the Elspeth. And we'll start off with Swamp. Busted Magic. I love it. Okay. I think we're interested in getting this Mazemind out as soon as possible. Pass. In Search of Greatness. Nice. I think we're looking for some lands and stuff now. See if we can get anything juicy with Valki here. So looks like he's usually using Llanowar Elves as his jump off for In Search of Greatness. Also, Old Growth Troll probably. And another Murderous. Mithrus of Mithroi. Okay, sure. Still looking for a land. And that's a land. I think I'm gonna play this regardless. I'm trying to bait out some of his other removal so that we can drop the lantern, probably, would be the best thing. Yeah. Okay. Take that. So we'll play the lantern now. Pass. I know this is so degenerate, but I saw these couple cards and I was like, I gotta do something like this. Sure. Just discard a land. It's a free activation anyways, so I would love to take this card into Historic and put a Cabal Stronghold or two in there. The Bloodchief, or I'm sorry, the Llanowar is not really doing much right now, and we have a bunch of things that we can do, so we'll pass. Sure. Rankle. Busted Magic. Alright, so we will tap. He takes the 3. We will scry. I think that's the best value from that. Blood on the Snow is nice. Yeah, because you know what? We'll let him attack. Sure. Okay. Makes us discard a card. We discard Ugin. Sure. Okay. I think it's better to draw here because we need another land for Blood on the Snow. So now we will kill Rankle, unfortunately. pass. Desperately need a land. But we do want him to play some more creatures, so that's a thing. Okay. Even with the lantern, we're still only 1 life behind the damage he's doing, so it's not too bad. Okay. Has no way of drawing. Oh, look at this. So we'll go ahead and Mazemind then. We don't... I was gonna kill him and then... pass. But if I would have played the Ugin, he would have played Murderous. But we do have some life gain in Mazemind. Just hit him. Takes the 3. Another blood on the stone. Okay. Untap. Ow. Tap. Okay, takes the lantern, sure. We're just trying to get it out so we can just do another blood on the snow. So now he has to play him. But we do have our Mazemind alive, so that's something. Oof. Really? I think we'll take Tergrid. Alright, we're top decking. We do have our castle, but we're so low in life. Oop. Oop. Disgusting. Tergrid, man. Tergrid. Sure. Got sick value right there. No, we don't have any force in this deck. I think we play the lantern here. Play it safe. Pass. Got the Immersturm. Yes, please. Got him. Damn it, we were just about to cast Tybalt. That was awesome. That was awesome. Feeling it. Feeling the deck. Man, Tergrid. What a nasty card. Nasty, nasty card. Let's hop into another one. Love it.
Yeah, look at this. What is this?
Looks like a treasure chest.
With legs.
Alright. Roku and Mayu. Roku and Mayu. Alright, so we have a 3-lander here. We've got an early eliminate into an Elspeth and hopefully into a lantern with the blood on the snow. I think we'll keep it. Could be the mirror match. He's probably like, oh shit. Well, now that he knows, we'll just go ahead. Thank you. That's my only problem with that card. I feel like you don't want to run more than 2 copies. Because you don't want to draw it early on, it's just going to get removed every single time. Sacrifice Priest of the Haunted Edge. Target creature gets XX million in turn where X is the number of snowlands you control. Activate system. Okay. We ain't got no creatures. Be nice to put these in his hand too. See what he's got. Another tap land, I like that. And be real nice to get this lantern down on an empty board. We'll see. What is he playing? Target opponent discards 2 cards. Okay. You and you. That was definitely unexpected. Alright, the lantern is down. Play the rankle. Play the rankle. Focus on this. So this is some type of discard deck? Yeah, we have to get rid of blood on the snow, right? We're not close to... We got ourselves a croak, so that feels good. Mine out. We have our Faceless Haven we can start going off with. I feel okay about this. Surely he plays the rankle. But he has to discard a card too. Alright, let's try. Yeah, that's nice. Oh no, no, no. That was converted mana cost 3. That's not what I meant to do. But he does not make us discard a card. I love it. Village rights for the win. Well, then maybe this will come in handy. But now we know he's running Poke Booth. Nice. Try. We'll Faceless Haven here. Get in some extra damage.
Pizza's out for delivery.
Okay, babe.
Open the door for Dad. I'll open the door, Dad.
Go ask her if it's being delivered now is what she meant.
Yeah, she just said open the door for him.
Go find double ask. Let's go ask her. Oof, Draugr. That was perfect timing for our friend there. That sucks. Alright, well, we'll gain our 4 life, so that's fine if he doesn't want to sacrifice it. Sure. Yeah, that'll do. Unfortunately, though, I think we have to take him because we don't want him boasting. Let the lantern do its thing. We got him. Got him. Snow control. Love it. Love it. Let's hop into another one. Loving it. Loving it. Did you ask her, Bruce?
Yeah, she said that he's not here yet.
Oh, okay. That's
Just
what I
open the
thought.
door when he gets here.
Okay.
One shot power.
Alright, so we got a 4-lander here. We have a Bloodchief, so we have some early Elspeths. I think we'll keep this. Let's lead off with the swamp untapped, so we have the Bloodchiefs up. Since we don't have a turn 2 play anyways. Something like that. I think we can take that hit. Let's see what else he plays. Green, black. Oh, it's elves. So yeah, definitely do some targets we can take out there. Alright, let's get to work. Mess with the wrong deck, my friend. Although the Golgari elves do have ways of getting creatures out of their graveyard, but if we exile them, then that doesn't matter either. So many options. 3. Do this. We can Elspeth, you. Take out you. As long as he doesn't find a way to draw cards. He has 2 lands in his hand. Does get the scry though. Let's see what he does. 1 at the top, okay. More land. We play the creature. Let's play the creature because it's just so disgusting with the LAIR now. Did he draw removal? Wouldn't that be interesting? Sure. This is the move. No attacks. Unless he draws something off the top. Just such a disgusting ass card. So sick. I'm gonna wait till his turn to do that, right? Pass. What does this do? Mill 3 cards. Decline. We don't need that shit. Let's see if he attacks him. Resolve. Resolve. I don't really want to take 8. At least we got rid of 1. We still have the Faceless Haven. Heartless Act is nice. So we'll go in with just the Faceless. Gotta start doing something to him. My turn. What's up? He's outside.
Okay, can I turn off that light?
He's outside.
Okay.
Got him.
He asked if we had the card that he picked.
Ask Mom.
Okay. 1 second, please. He asked.
All right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I am extremely happy at how the deck performed. It seemed overpowered most of the time. I will be posting the deck list in the comments as usual. I just want to say one last time, if you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It's free to you and helps us out so much. Feel free to drop me a comment, talk about strategy, deck ideas, misplays. I read the comments daily. And if you have any friends or family that are into Magic, please share the channel with them. Also, don't forget, once you have followed or subscribed on either my Twitch or YouTube channels, once you've done so, just reach out to me in the chat or the comment and say something like, hey, I just subscribed or followed, and I can respond to you with an in-game code that you can use in Arena to unlock a mystery gift from Wizards. So very excited to be able to offer that to you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.